Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, it's been a while, so I thought, hey, why not do a Caspa video? I am feeling also a little bit better too, so I'm on the screen a little bit more. And man, there has been quite a bit of Caspa news that has come out over the last few days, pretty much mainly big things. So I'm super, super excited to be sharing with you guys, right? Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. The things that are a little bit more relevant, we're going to just kind of rush through them. The things that are a little bit more important and relevant, we are going to discuss them a little more. So we see, pretty much they were in Turkey, right? We just see a few pictures here. Not too relevant, right? We don't really care respectfully. But yeah, so we can see, right? We can see that, they are constantly tweeting good news, right? Whatever. But look, when we come over here, we can see, right? New all-time high. Adoption network security continue to strengthen. Thank you, Kaspa miners, right? So absolutely good. Very, very good, right? Uh 1.58 EH slash S network hash rate. Don't know why I said it that way. Didn't really have to say that, but right. New records are being broken, ladies and gentlemen, right? We got to see there's new stable releases that are available, right? Pretty much, in my opinion, is just minor things, but we can see that they are constantly working and getting stuff done, right? To put it in short. So this is what we like to see, right? Teams and coins that constantly put in work and do what they have to do to elevate their coin, right? Now when we go, oh, nice. We just got something from 5 minutes ago, right? Right, so like 5 minutes ago. We will cover that in just a second. And we can see that a new video came out, right? The Castle community is passionate and very eager to see 10 BPS and more. But this isn't about just about speed. This, along with smarter contracts, will usher in a new era, right? So we can see, right, this is the speed compared to other coins, right? Pretty damn good if I say so myself. Obviously, it's just a visual, right? Look, we can see, right? This is the power, well, how Caspa can be operating. We can see Bitcoin is moving like a turtle, right? So here's the thing, right? Caspa is a coin, pretty much, to put it in the most amateur friendly ways. It's a coin that's scaling, right? It's a scaling coin, and it's something that will take time to get to where it has to get to. But this is still one of those gems where it's like, hey, man, like, you should honestly put your money in this. Now, I'm not saying you should put your money in this, but this is one of those coins where it's like, I personally would feel safe getting like 8 to 12x, like kind of casually, right? You know me, I always do these price predictions from a more, kind of like conservative level, right? But we could see, right? We can see how it starts scaling, right? This is just obviously for perspective, right? We can see the difference, right? We can see this is why people say this is the Bitcoin killer. Now, I'll always disagree with that because there's just so much manipulation, money, and everything involved in Bitcoin. It's literally the head that I doubt it ever gets overtaken personally, right? Personally, I don't think that's going to happen. If anything, I do think if something does have a chance, it would be XRP because it's the bank coin. But that's a whole nother topic, right? But we can see, right, when we compare it to others, right, like Solana, XRP, Litecoin, Sui, we're gonna just pay attention to those. Like we can see how much faster we clearly are. Like we are much faster. So fantastic, right? Fantastic. This is what we like to see, the potential, right? What is this? Story type. Okay, we don't really care, respectfully. But yeah, right? So we can see, a few nice updates that have come out. Obviously, we talked about previously how they have also recently, done this, right? So, like I said, this is just pretty much a week's worth of data, and there's already been a few big things and a few minor things that we just kind of skimmed over. So, very, very good, very productive. This is what we like to see, right? They're almost at 250,000 followers, which is nice to see too. Not the most relevant thing in the world, of course, at the end of the day, but you know, uh, it's still something, right? anything will compound to a greater victory, even if that's just more followers, right? When we go to the Caspa price, we can see Caspa has been doing fairly well, right? Caspa in general, let's just say since mid January, has kind of been ranging from roughly like 12 cents to 14 cents, generally speaking. And for me, this is technically consolidating, right? We have a consolidation phase over here. We broke out, and now we're kind of starting to consolidate on top of it, more or less. So we are starting to build some kind of support. Now, here's the thing, right? This is nice and relevant until it's not. And the reason why I say this is for two reasons, right? One, we talk about Bitcoin potentially coming back to the low 90s, right? The low 90s, which I personally believe will happen. We can see Bitcoin broke structure, right? And this is very important. Just because it's not Caspa doesn't mean it's not important, right? We can see we broke structure, and now we are at a zone where we are recovering. I believe it's either the turbo video or a different video. I said, I'm looking to be buying here, right? And that's exactly what I did. I bought over here, and now I'm in nice profits. Now I am technically playing on a pullback against the trend, but that's okay because I'm ready to break even, and I will cash out soon. Anyways, enough yapping. So what I expect overall, generally speaking, is to have some kind of pullback. Let's say we go like this, and then we continue going lower. That is what I personally believe will happen, right? Regardless of all the bullish news, you know me, I put news second 99% of the time, right? So we're still looking out for this zone over here. And if that were to happen, my belief is still the same about Caspa, that this will be, oops, not Myro, rip Myro, but this will be, right, the 8.5, the 8.5 cents liquidity sweep, right? Because we have 10 cents over here of nice and support, lots of liquidity. And we have this pretty much bank trap candle just waiting to be initiated, right? And that is what I personally believe. Technically, I already said it doesn't have to happen this cycle, right? When the bear season comes along, we could eventually go like this, wipe things out. But I'm still always going to be wary just because there's a few things that line up, especially the 92K Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin were to go to 92K, that would be a 10K drop, which is, let's just say, roughly 10 to 11%, which means something like Hasp would probably drop at least 20, even maybe more, right? All we have to do is technically sweep this, right? We could even just go as low as this. So, I could see Caspa definitely losing, 25 to 30% of its value if Bitcoin loses, roughly 11% or so. So we're just going to monitor that, right? We don't want to, get overzealous. Overall, generally speaking, if you're buying Caspa, let's say here, 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 like here, anywhere, like literally anywhere, it doesn't really matter. Of course, the ratios are going to be worse the higher you buy, but generally speaking, this project is so bullish, right? I know a lot of people were hating on it. There was some bandwagon a couple of weeks ago, but generally speaking, this project is still like one of the greatest, right? Without getting too political in the crypto world, right? And they're constantly doing work. They're constantly doing what they have to do. Updates, right? They're on track, right? No, I don't see no delays. All I see is just a bunch of green flags, right? I know this price action is very, very annoying, right? But fundamentally, as a coin, I see this being a big player over the next couple months and over the next couple years. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.